I have never felt so depressed and worthless. I'm thinking of ending this life. This was the exact message that I sent to a friend on 13th October 2019. He didn't read my message for the next 12 hours, but uploaded a motivational story that said, "Don't procrastinate, just do it." I didn't tell my family about my suicidal thoughts because I did not have the answer of their why. I had nothing to complain. I was living a dream life. Loving parents, an understanding wife, a lovely daughter, super specialist degree, a self-made hospital, and everything else that can make a human being happy. And still, I was not feeling good about myself. But I neither had the courage to visit a psychiatrist nor the hope that I can be cured. One fine morning, when I visited a hospital to examine a patient admitted over there, I accidentally came across another friend who is a psychiatrist. He casually asked me, "How are you?" And I started crying in front of everyone. It didn't take him long to understand the severity of my depression. He asked me to visit him immediately at his clinic. So I cancelled all my appointments, and within an hour or so, I was at his clinic. Now, his clinic is on the 3rd floor. So when he asked, "What is going in your mind?" I replied, "I am thinking of jumping down from this window." Now, had I done that, it would have completely ruined his reputation as a psychiatrist. Because a friend who is a doctor, if he commits suicide at a psychiatrist's clinic, everyone will doubt his competence. So thinking of his bright professional career, I didn't jump. He immediately put me on antidepressants, took my signature on some no suicide contract, and asked me to call him daily to give updates about my mental status. Gradually, I started improving, regained my self-confidence, self-esteem, and within a month or so, I was back to my original self. But how long should I take antidepressants? And what if in future they start losing their effects? I had so many questions in my mind, but the most important question was, why do I need medicines to feel good about myself? The next 6 months were a period of self-discovery. I tried many things to feel good about myself so that I can discontinue the medicine. I maintained one activity mood diary, which I referred to as inner weather report. And finally, after doing all this, after 6 months, I stopped taking the medicine. It has been 5 years since then. I did not require an antidepressant because I realized that I was missing out on the basics of life. Today, I receive so many messages from young people who are feeling depressed, insufficient, unworthy, lacking. I meet so many students who have started hating themselves and their lives. So I thought, let me share with you the basics of life that helped me to feel good about myself. And the first thing you need to learn is to be at peace with your existence. You are here neither to achieve nor to impress. You are here to exist. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Your existence is already enough. Because out of 15 to 20 million sperms, you are the one that got selected. No address, no map, no live location, and still you reach the home first. So you were blessed even before you were born. According to Dr. Ali Benazir, the probability of human existence is 1 in 10 raised to 26 lakhs 85,000. That means you are not a mistake. You are a miracle, a cosmic miracle. And you are here to experience life, not to prove your self-worth. There are so many places in life where we are not supposed to do anything. You don't go to a sunset point to achieve anything. You just sit and watch the sun melt into the sky. You don't visit a temple with an agenda. You sit, close your eyes and feel that divine energy within you. You don't climb a mountain to impress anyone. You breathe, you feel, you experience, and that's enough. We visit gardens, museums, art galleries, hill stations, and nobody asks, so what did you do there? Because just visiting it is sufficient. In the spiritual journey of our consciousness, planet Earth is a beautiful tourist spot worth visiting. And we all are visitors. So you don't need to justify your existence. And once you are at peace with your existence, the next best thing you can do to feel good about yourself is move. Walk, run, play, dance, stretch, jump, or do whatever you want. But start moving. You could be an excellent piece of furniture or a wonderful tree, but you are a human. So you are not supposed to stay in one place. You are designed to move. With little bit of exercise, your brain will start releasing endorphins that are natural mood elevators. As per the embodiment theory in psychology, your cognitive processes are deeply influenced by body's movements and sensations. For example, if you sit upright, you will feel confident and alert. If you stand tall with open shoulders, you will feel powerful and positive. If you slouch or hunch forward, you will feel low, unmotivated, tired. And if you walk briskly, you will feel energetic and purposeful. The best way to keep your mind still is to keep your body in motion. So whenever you doubt your self-worth, either walk or walk away. Walk away from all the people who make you feel inferior, insufficient, or invisible. Before you announce yourself as worthless, just make sure that you are not surrounded by unhappy people who are not feeling good about themselves. Avoid or unfollow all the people who make you feel bad about yourself. Be it social media or life, always follow the ones who can entertain, educate, or inspire. The ones who flaunt their perfect bodies, luxury cars, 5-star resort pics, cinematic love life, or tons of achievements. They don't need to remind you that their illusionary digital life looks better than your self-esteem. Because in today's world, how you feel about yourself also depends on what do you consume and how long. For many modern life problems, the drug of choice is mindful content consumption. In today's era of information obesity, mental fitness belongs to those who consume only what they want, not everything they are served. Because human brain is not capable of handling so much of information. And information overdose can destroy your sense of self. Next, share, help, express. Everyone has something valuable to share with others. And if you feel you have nothing special to offer, don't worry. Just ask yourself, what do I love learning about? And start sharing that with others. The moment you learn something new, pass it on to the world. When you share something that you know, it is personally fulfilling, whether it's knowledge, skills, lessons, or experiences. Sharing will boost your self-worth. And you don't have to be an expert to share something valuable. Your learning process itself can help others. Help. Humans are designed to help because we survive on interdependence. The moment you help someone, you feel worthy. There is a secret formula to skyrocket your self-esteem and mood. Make someone's day. When you lift someone up, you rise with them. And you don't have to donate your kidney or entire savings to help someone. You just need to make them feel good about themselves. Give a genuine compliment, offer a smile, say something kind, or simply listen without interrupting. Be someone's audience. When you pay them your undivided attention without looking at your phone, they feel good about themselves. And by helping them feeling good about themselves, you will start feeling good about yourself. Express. Be it constipation or urinary retention, human body is not meant for accumulation. Carbon dioxide, water, secretions, metabolic waste products, we need to release so many things to remain healthy. Excretion is essential. And the same applies to emotions, thoughts, and feelings. As Dr. Edith Eger wisely said, the opposite of depression is expression. What comes out of you doesn't make you sick. What stays in there does. So express your feelings. Tell your partner, talk to your parents, share it with your roommate or therapist or even a stranger. Write it down in a diary or upload a story. Acknowledge that you are feeling bad and just wait till you start feeling good again. Because no matter what the feeling is, eventually it will pass. 3 things that you need to embrace to feel good about yourself are boredom, solitude, and challenges. Boredom is a basic human need. And deficiency of boredom leads to overstimulated minds, which in turn will lead to depression. Boredom is a desire for an activity. So it is the best motivational state. And boredom is also the precursor of creativity. And good news, boredom is easily available. And the simplest way to start feeling boredom is stop carrying your mobile phones to the toilet. At least experience some boredom over there. Then you can attend a lecture that you don't understand, but everyone else seems to be nodding. You can read a book where you don't understand a single sentence, travel solo without music, movies, or book, or simply get admission into a medical college. You will feel your soul is slowly leaving your body. So you are now in prime boredom territory. Solitude is the most ignored nutrient to feel good about yourself. There is one famous and my favorite quote from Blaise Pascal, who said, "All of humanity's problems arise from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone." Our many problems are the signs of an underlying common fear, being left alone with ourselves. And as Sartre said, if you feel lonely when you are alone, you are in a bad company. So start spending time with yourself. I call it micro vipassana. I spend 30 minutes a day with myself doing nothing. Just sit in a room alone, no books, no music, no electronic gadgets, no company, no activity. If you wish, you can stare at the wall and count the cracks, or listen to how noisy your ceiling fan is, or observe a spider and talk to him. But the most meaningful activity you can do is mindful breathing. And why this is necessary? The more you focus on your breathing, the more you will be able to create a distance between you and your disturbing thoughts. It is meditation. And the more you observe your thoughts, the better you understand them. So achieve mastery in solitude, and no one else in the world can hurt you. Challenges. Recently, I came across a wonderful book, The Comfort Crisis. And if I have to summarize this book in a single and simple sentence, it says, modern life is too easy, and that's a problem. With AC rooms, quick transportation, faster communication, online shopping, no efforts, and endless entertainment, our lives have become so comfortable that our body, mind, and spirit have stopped growing. Humans are evolved to endure, not to be entertained. We are designed to face challenges, not to feel comfortable. So the moment you start doing something challenging, you will start feeling good about yourself. It is called the power of misogi, M-I-S-O-G-I. That word is inspired by an ancient Japanese ritual where misogi is any physical or mental challenge that pushes you beyond your limits. And if not frequently, at least once a year, do something that really challenges you. Like for physical challenges, run a marathon or climb a mountain or do prolonged fasting. For a mental challenge, write a book, publish a paper in that index journal, learn a new language, or read fiction. And if you want both physical and mental challenges simultaneously, get married. You will have daily dose of endless challenges. And lastly, the ultimate feel-good factor at the top is create. Creation is nothing but a romantic date with the self. When you create, you shift from being a consumer to a contributor. Act of creating gives you a deep sense of meaning and joy. It pulls you out of your head and into the present moment. It connects you with your inner child. The more you create, the better you understand yourself. Well, there are so many things that you can create, but you don't have to restrict yourself to this list. You can create anything you want. So now you understand. That day, I didn't jump from the 3rd floor because I had a whole new life to climb. And the takeaway is the same mind that thinks of ending life can also be trained to fall in love with it again. Thank you so much.